For centuries, the forests of North America have been shrouded in mystery, yet few legends evoke as much fear as the tale of the Wendigo. This creature is said to roam the frozen wilderness, driven by intense hunger and malevolent intent. But what makes this legend so haunting is how it transcends myth, creeping into real-world accounts that continue to surface even in modern times. The story of the Wendigo originates from indigenous communities who spoke of a spirit that embodies greed, famine, and cannibalism. It is said that those who resorted to consuming human flesh during harsh winters will be transformed into Wendigos, creatures doomed to roam the earth, forever hungry but never satisfied. Descriptions of the Wendigo vary across tribes. Some depict it as a towering skeletal figure with glowing eyes, sharp claws, and decaying flesh. Others describe it as a gaunt human with antlers, resembling a nightmarish hybrid of a man and beast. But one detail remains consistent. The Wendigo is the embodiment of desperation and evil, stalking those who stray too far into the woods. While the Wendigo is steeped in folklore, its legend has bled into reality through chilling accounts. One story occurred in the late 1800s. A Cree trapper named Swift Runner, stranded with his family during a brutal winter, turned to cannibalism despite being within reach of supplies. When discovered, Swift Runner claimed he had been possessed by a Wendigo spirit, a defense that horrified his community. Another case involves Jack Fiddler, an Oji-Cree shaman in the early 1900s. Fiddler was known for his ability to defeat Wendigos, often by killing those he believed were possessed. Arrested for murder after taking 14 lives, Fiddler maintained he was protecting his community from the Wendigo's curse. One of the most recent accounts occurred in 2022 at Camp Wakanda in Oxford, Wisconsin. Two employees, working late one summer night, noticed movement near the tree line. When they approached, they saw a figure that defied explanation. Described as tall and emaciated, with pale, almost translucent skin. The figure had hollow, sunken eyes that seemed to pierce through them. It stood motionless at first, then suddenly slipped back into the forest, disappearing without a trace. The employees reported an overwhelming sense of unease, as though the creature had been watching them long before they noticed it. This sighting bears a striking resemblance to the Wendigo of legend. Its skeletal appearance, its eerie presence, and its silent predatory behavior. While skeptics may argue that this was a trick of the light or an overactive imagination, those who experienced it remain convinced they encountered something unnatural. Skeptics often attribute Wendigo sightings to psychological phenomena like Wendigo psychosis, a rare condition where individuals develop an intense craving for human flesh, coupled with paranoia and hallucinations. Others suggest that the Wendigo represents the darkness within us, a metaphor for the destructive forces of greed and desperation. But for those who have seen the creature, the legend feels all too real. Whether it's the chilling tale of Swift Runner, the eerie sightings of Camp Wakanda, or the countless other accounts, Scattered across the forests of North America, the Wendigo lives on. So next time you venture into the woods, listen carefully. The Wendigo is said to stalk the lonely, the lost, and the desperate. Thank you for watching. I am the Veiled Spectre, and I invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and enable notifications to stay informed of future uploads. There are many more stories to share, and I look forward to having you join me again. And remember, the shadows follow you everywhere.